Yo! Hello! Well, it's time to wake up. I'm in a quest right now with this other game. I'm doing really good. Did my little cardio bike thing yesterday. Did a lot of exercise in that. And, yeah, it was a lot. I did 20 minutes on the bike. It's pretty cool. It's definitely got some kick to it. I feel really good right now. I ate a big old thing of meats and cheese and yeah, but that's a lot of Tom McDonald stuff on that. I tell you what, the dude's pretty cool. I mean, that's a lot of stuff that I preach anyway. There's always been a lot of like division and shit in the world and that. Almost off with what's on my mind right now. I do have work later today, but I will be home earlier than usual because they got me only working till 10 tonight. They're gonna have fun with that one because normally around about 10 for Thursday night we get pretty busy. I tend to like to help out. It's like from 10 to 12 now. We start to get a little busy for overnights and that. Because a lot of people are off work on Friday. They work, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and stuff like that. So, and like, I don't know. It just I want to have it to where I could stay up all Friday morning, at least have a good Friday morning type thing. Because I'm working 5 to 10 today. I believe it's 5 to 10 or 4 to 10. I'm probably going to get up there before 4. But, when I get home with that, I probably will get on that because it's going to be a short day. I'm basically going to be in and out. Matter of like, yeah, it's going to be really quick. And that is the reason why I did buy a cardio bike because I walk a lot and I'm going to build up my legs in that. And then when I'm not at home, walking doesn't really strengthen your legs, but having uh, having resistance on any type of like standalone cardio bike helps out dramatically. Because you're walking that, you're not really using a lot of muscle. When you're biking that, your legs are more like bent and you push on them. You actually use more of your legs. Walking, you kind of just like pick up a slight bit, unless you're doing high knees. Then, that'll be a little bit different. But yeah, that's not how it is. But yeah, it's working pretty good. I did about 20 minutes, and it was, you can do a little thing. You can go through like areas and that like little like areas you can ride through and that. It's actually kind of cool and that you can just ride and keeps your mind off of shit. Kind of one of the things I do like about it. It's more mindful, or I can just watch like Toriko, or watch like an anime or something like that. Probably what I'd probably be doing. The only problem is the seat is a little small. And my glutes are not really that big, and so more or less likely my ass overcompensates it with the fat I have on my ass, which is really annoying. That's just how it is. But yeah, I do appreciate the people that did sub to me. I think Adam did. A lot of people have private stuff in that, so I don't know who's actually like subbing that. They don't pull it up on the thing, but I do appreciate it. Getting close to 2:30. Yeah. This is definitely a huge progress thing. I'll tell you what. It takes. Like I talk to a lot of people that they're like, oh, I get like, especially it's like women in that. It's like, oh, I get like 10,000 subs in that. I say it's because you're a woman. You notice that you're gonna get a lot of subs in that because guys are fucking stupid. I mean, there's a girl that started a YouTube channel 3 weeks ago. She did like 5 yoga videos. She's already got over like 300,000 views or something like that, and she's already pretty much been monetized. In fucking 3 weeks. I've been doing this for a year. A lot of people do this for 4 or 5 years. Have not been monetized. And yes, it's because of the titles and that. Yeah, I put my title down, playing Killing Floor, Let's Play. Talking what's on my mind. That. Yeah. Titles matter. If I said I'm doing like, if I say like I'm doing like a swinging my dick fucking competition, you just see me swing my dick around in circles. Oh shit, the views would go through the roof. Wow, that's amazing! I didn't know you could swing your dick that much. That is astounding. Another quest, fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna get on here a little bit. Let me fuck her with my fire bat. I like the fire bat a lot. But yeah, it's just. I just find it kind of funny. When it comes down to things. But yeah, work should be pretty easy today. My GM's getting like overloaded with crap because of what's happening there with the corporate people are coming down and being dicks and that, and they're like she doesn't want to, but she has to give people write-ups and that because they don't like obey their system and that. It's like, dude, here's what it is. Here's what I always say: if you treat your employees like shit, your employees are gonna leave, and you're gonna go back to where you are. They were open from like 6 to 4. 6 to 4. That's the normal like ratio they were opened up at. They were open like that for a while. They just start to get swing shift going when they hire people in that. And I'm like, I mean, you hired me because I needed a job. That's pretty much it. And I'm happy that you hire me. People say, oh yeah, we're grateful people hire you. But the thing is, they're not hiring me because they like me. They're hiring me because they need someone to fill that position. Because if they don't get someone to fill that position, then they're fucked. They lose money. That's all that is. Like I don't hate anybody. I don't like that people don't fight for people. That's my biggest problem. Especially when it comes down to like employers and that. Employers don't fight for their employees because they got a stick up their ass and that. And they'll say certain things. Like we have a new manager coming up. He's not a bad guy in that. I mean, he's overweight and that, obviously, speak the obvious, but he's pretty cool with personality and that, but, his, like, mindset is, like, his mindset's, like, if you got time to sit, you got time to work, and it's just, like, but the biggest thing is, how I think about it in my own mind, there's certain things you do every day, period. You always have side jobs to do every day. Now, for some people, things are easier than others. Obviously, yes. What the fuck else is that there? Charge up my fucking battery a little bit. And, it always does that when I'm... Okay. So I like put the rest of it. I can start off with a little like 20. I'll start like back over.
Someone kill that pirate! And stay there. Get in! Rin for help! You twitch, ass face. You're not dead enough. Pyrotechnics. And stay there. Watch out! Rin för helvete! Oh shit! You're... What stings? Damn it!
Yeah, it's like nothing, dude. I end up dying anyway. Yeah. That's fine. I don't know what I want to do. Rig's okay. Prison's pretty good. Spillway's pretty good. There's just so much to choose from. They come out new mats. They come out like 3 new mats every year.
And I didn't bring an umbrella. Going down! Damn, look out! Yeah!
You think that's it? There's plenty more sets.
Gotcha! and stay there. You twitch, ass face. Smackdown!
Spend your dust, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod.
Yeah, your bash sucks.
That's nothing. Walk it off.
Ammo?
It's a little easier to tighten up my back now. How would you live like that? You have like the stepping stool and you're climbing on top of your bed and that.
Oh, suck it! Smackdown! Jävla fan! Skitjävel! Let go, ugly! I'll be your time. I'm making the best mess ever!
Go to the pod. Buy things. Not that it will matter. You'll still die.
Yeah, it's getting a little cold in here, man. I hate when my
Keep
fucking...
the Zeds out of that area.
Man, that gets cold.
Careful, guys! Rin för helvete! You're not dead enough.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
Pyrotechnics. Stop me! I double dare you! Throwing another Zed on the boundary.
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed.
Uh,
Area remains secure.
Rin för helvete!
yeah, I am up like massively fucking early.
Burn, Zed, burn!
I've been doing interval sleeping of 4 hours now. I don't only sleep when I'm actually tired. Most people fall asleep.
None of the Zeds made it.
They do 8 hours sleep, so it's just hard to sleep 8 hours straight. I'd rather get really good, like 3 or 4 hours of sleep.
I feel like a damn mole.
You'll throw my results if you die too fast. Buy
I can buy
armor.
everything. Probably just these. That burn effect doesn't mean shit.
Last call for guns and bullets. Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
ask you about when we'll be working out today when I get home from work. So I'm not gonna be working a lot today.
Once in a while, it'd be nice to be a bat.
Damn, look out!
Did you twitch?
Ass face. Pyrotechnics.
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
You're not dead enough.
I need this on the Snapchats.
Yeah, Blue Flame does really good with those. Look at him! Look at him!
Mostly secure.
Yeah, having the Blue Flame with this is really good because the explosion is so
Is this some
big.
sort of prank? You're not
Does
this
4
good.
times the burn damage.
I found ammo.
The trader pod design is not terrible. Horsey did okay with this. Wave 5.
Why do you insist on getting in the middle of a family dispute? How
Where's it
predictable.
gone?
This is how science really works. Plasmas are useful in a large number of applications. Lightning is a rabbit I wouldn't get overconfident. Even the best.
I think you may be operating under the misconception that you're supposed to live through this. You're not.
Just gotta make sure.
Wave 6.
Yeah, sure, tell my fucking
This rain thing really cheers a guy up.
Oh god, that hurts so much. Yeah, it's a little fucking cold in my room. I gotta charge up my Fitbit. Where's that? There you go, there it is. Cool, got that too. Okay. Makeover project? What the fuck? Oh, people, right?
Watch out! Look
You're not dead enough.
Oh shit! Anyone got a... Pyrotechnics.
You twitch?
Ass face.
You're not dead enough.
I know you knocked that around. That's new.
Just gotta make sure.
Strike, everybody! This is like violence therapy!
You
No bother. Just head to the
Yeah, this gun's
bar.
amazing. What's
You
going on?
got lucky. You think killing a Scrake is some big achievement? Please.
Yeah.
You're pathetic.
How
paid
dare
extra
you?
for fighting underground.
I haven't seen Doc in a while. Okay, well my damage is now finally getting up pretty good. I wonder what the Doc's doing. I haven't seen Rocket in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna do this with it. We're talking off and on between matches and that. This is how it is to be a dork. I'm not really on YouTube to make money. I would be like everybody else. I'll tell you that right now. So a lot of people try too hard, man. They're like, "Oh, go on YouTube then. You know, you make a lot of money on YouTube." I'm like, okay. How you make a lot of money? You follow what everybody else is doing. You give out good thumbnails. What the thumbnails are just like pasting different pictures of people on there, and that, and we're all like, "Oh my god!" That's how dumb people are. You know, social media side that when you like talk to a random person that you probably know from school and that, but you never really conversate with them. See, being a streamer is all about conversation. So if you come on my channel and you read my welcoming thing, I basically tell you what I like to do in that. I see people watch my welcomes quite a bit. It's been going up steadily. I've been noticing that quite a bit actually. It's already over 1,000 views. And I just find it really pretty amazing, you know. Now I say I stream a lot, and that in my prime time of streaming is normally like 5 to 8 when people wake up on the weekend. Like normally it's Friday after work is normally the best time to do it when I get off. I'm getting off at 1, so I'll probably get home at like 1:30. So I'm not working at 10-hour shifts, so I won't be as tired. What I will be doing, hopefully get a couple hours streaming. But like the biggest thing that I've noticed that there's some people out there that have been like steadily giving me more views than normal. They've been coming on every now and again, like they've been doing it. Like this guy's doing interval viewing, which is like you get on for like 5 or 6 seconds, and then you get back off, and then you get on for 5 or 6 seconds. And the truth is, I do long ass streams because I watch myself and I try to give myself at least 8 hours of actual public viewers because you know. So I don't always get massive amount of views or massive amount of watch hours because the main people that normally get on have been getting on in a while, like Fun Gum, Vincent, and Voodoo, and a couple other people. I got Mr. Glass is now one of them that comes on. I was talking to you for a couple hours and that, and you got Parker, which is really cool. Parker's been phenomenal. He's been helping my channel out a lot. He's been coming on, and he stays on like the whole fucking damn, day and that. Or he stays on for multiple hours and that. And it's starting to slowly grow me more. But I do miss Miles. Not a lot of people know who Miles is. Miles was on like the first like 15 subs. He came on. He talked to me all day, all night, as long as he could until he had to go to work. And he worked from home and that, so he always had chances. He'd walk around with his phone and that. And we'd chit chat and that. He'd listen to me and that. We'd talk about things and that. And like, I know I get people coming on asking me if I'm single and that. Well, the guys just asked me that, you know. I never have a lot of women do it. But men do it a lot more. I find that really funny. I find it super hilarious. I get more men hitting on me than I get women hitting on me. I don't know if it's because men or women are more like they want a survivalist type man, which is someone that is more or less likely to have money and have all this stuff, and they're like, oh, that's how they look at you. I mean, I'm not saying that every woman does it, but I see it, you know, off and on. And it's like, ooh, almost at 1,600 of gold percent. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do this morning. Oh yeah, I gotta do my triceps and I forgot to do my triceps yesterday. I got tired as fuck. I guess I can start doing that. Okay, we can start getting off at 30. 30. It's pumping out 30. Do it till it burns. I'm gonna go 40. Get something in before I go back to bed in the next, probably in the next hour or so. Probably go to bed like 10 and then take a little nap. If I don't feel like taking a nap, I'm just gonna stay up the whole fucking night. I need to get used to doing it. I need to go to work fucking just go to work and get done with it. I really have to stop doing the whole sleeping thing. I sleep so damn much that I need to just stay up and just be really tired when I get home. And just go to bed where the fuck I want to. Excuse me. Yeah, I tend to do that shit a lot. I'll be sitting there and I'll be sitting there like, man, I need to go take a nap before I go to work. Can't be tired at work. But the biggest thing is, taking a nap before I go to work is horrible. Because basically what it is that I'm tired to begin with. And as soon as I go to work and then I come home, I want to sleep. I'm like, now I'm just like, well, I don't want to be doing that. Because a lot of times I missed out on a good amount of subs because I'm not sitting there and going after work and that. I need to get a progress going on where if I do my 10s, like Thursday and Monday are going to be my 10 days. So I should stay on until like 5 in the morning. Until I have to go back to bed. Oh. Oh man. I don't really feel like my triceps nearly as much as I felt it in my fucking like other body parts. Other body parts. Not my penis. Shut up. Oh my goodness, talk about a penis. Love that shit. Fuck, I gotta take a piss.
Pod closing soon.
I know pod's closing soon. What's this for? Yeah, I gotta take a huge piss. Fuck! It's always something. I either gotta take a big old piss, or I gotta take a shit, or gotta do something. Got wedgie. Donald Trump has $1 billion. Most people don't have just $1 billion sitting around. Most people have stocks, and that stocks are worth billions of dollars. Yeah. Got my pennies. I'm a big coin collector. I love collecting change everywhere. A little dust off my. Yeah, I'm a love change collecting person. I was just talking about something to myself, and that I always like to talk about certain things in my life, and that, especially when it comes down to
10 seconds until your death.
like what people think about life and that. I said, what do I think about life?
Wave 7.
I think life is beautiful.
Nice, huh? Oh, what is that? The Pantera cover band? Oh!
When you don't think too much about it.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
Barbecue time. Just gotta make sure. You twitch, ass-face. Pyrotechnics.
Burn them all.
And
Spend your dust, imbeciles, before I decide to shut the pod.
Depends on what you want to do. So I think it's about a lifestyle thing.
Some sort of structural
So
deficiency.
how I think about it is, if your life is a specific way because you were born into a family that, say, has a lot of
Well,
luxury,
isn't this cozy?
then you're going to have a lot of luxury to a certain extent. Because luxury is meant to pass down. There's always someone that works hard for their money to make a luxury happen.
Or as fast as you can, so think slow.
So after 4 seconds, then they don't. That's how I think about it. So, still call it my family, say my grandparents. You know, they were born back at like 30. My grandpa was born 31. My grandma was born like 33 or something like that. Which my grandpa has been passed away for about over a year now. My grandma's still alive, but she's 90 years old. She's just getting old.
Flame broil. Barbecue time. Nice and crispy. Throwing all the sand on the barbie.
And
I'm making the best mess ever.
they saved up money in that because that's how people were in depression. That they saved up a lot of money and shit.
In for hell with that.
I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
Oh shit!
This area remains mostly secure. Is odds helping
So,
you slow down? Is this some sort of
They
prank?
saved up money in
You're
that,
not
so
this
my
good.
dad and all them stuff always lived, you know, and they had good money in that, you know, so to speak. The way I look at it, can I get this up? Oh, okay, okay, let's use this for the little things that they, you know, lived the life they had to live because of how they lived. So they lived in the breaking in of the Depression. Actual Great Depression, so they learned how to be more modest with their money and that they worked really fucking hard, so like they never had time to play like
Who
we
needs
do.
well-lit combat areas anyway?
So like with that kind of mindset, I said, okay, if I can work, how can I work to benefit myself by having fun or doing things I like to do? Well, YouTube's one of them, streaming's one of them. You know, you can stream in that, people can watch you in that, you can, you know, even without donations. Being an entertainer is something that's very worthwhile.
Wonder what's under his apron. Bang, you're dead.
Just gotta make sure.
Get in! Get in! Stop me! I double get it!
Type and find my hot girls here, red heart. Type and find my hot girls here, woman. Type and find my hot girls here.
Hey, you guys can't see it, but the person's blocked.
Nailed him!
Just gotta make sure.
You see how just being sexy makes money.
Angry lumberjack, folks. Oh shit!
Spend it all. Money does you no good in the grave. We'll just sweep that squig back into the cloning vet. He'll be back soon.
At least they give me views. I know there's bots, but at least they give me a view, I guess. I love that shit. Oh man, that fucker like a bitch.
I've seen some stuff, but that's disgusting.
I'm not going to go easy because we don't repair your armor.
Where's my battery at? What time is it? Almost 9. I think I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I got all that stuff out of my system, at least right now. I haven't been fucking blowing ass all over the place. Been taking these vitamins that have to have a little bit more of a... What's it called? I can't remember what it's called, but it helps you shit, or whatever the fuck that it is. It helps you clean out your intestines and that.
What have you done, you murderers? You vile creatures!
It's here somewhere. Oh, fuck it! I've been hit!
And stay there.
Bullets, anyone?
I'm sure!
You twitch and space.
I wonder if absence makes the heart grow fonder. Did you miss them?
Pyrotechnic. And stay there.
Fuck off, you bitch.
You twitch ass face.
Damn it!
Just wanted to stop that this instant. It's getting expensive. Kindly die the next wave.
Hey, why'd you get him caught on fire? Now they do that little wiggle dance. You got all that blue flames underneath them. Man, it fucks them up.
You're
They can't do
not
shit about
dead
it.
enough.
What's cool about this gun is you got a lot of ammo per ammo box.
Don't bleed on the pod. It was hard to steal this many.
I think I'm gonna go with this. This gun does really good against heavier people.
Oh, thank you, me. Found a weapon.
But yeah, it was kind of cool that one of the ladies at work in that.
Last call for guns and bullets.
She's like a little bit older than me, but she's been she was and she asked me why I never have anyone ever ask me questions. I never have anybody say like, hey, you know, why this, why, no questions at all. People are really weird with me. Like, I just, even if I don't talk to them,
Feel
or I
like a
talk to them,
damn
someone
mode.
normal, they just don't talk to me. I never have anyone like come in and say hi to me that much. Besides ones that are, you know, obviously, they,
Watch it, more Zeds!
Just gotta make sure.
Rin för helvete! Burn, Zed, burn! Someone call a cleaner!
You twitch ass face.
Easy!
You're not dead enough. And stay there.
It's gone dark!
You're not dead enough.
Pyrotechnics!
And one of those moody flesh pounds.
Rinn för helvete! Skit! Let's go!
Hot potato!
Barbecue time!
Hot potato.
Hurry up, Rich. This will be fun.
I love
Just
this
gotta make
gun.
sure.
This gun's so cool. So that's what it is. When you smile and that, when you're having fun with the game and that, like, this game's 6
We
years
should
old.
get paid extra for fighting
And, like, it's still
underground.
really good. I mean, I remember playing this back in, like, you know, when it first came out and that, because one of my friends, we were Xbox buddies and that, it was Space Ninja, and he found it. He's like, oh, this cool game, it's called Killing Floor. Someone else told me about it, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I got out and started playing, like, dude, this game's awesome, you know, it's just really fun and that. But back then, it was a whole lot different. Normally, it was like, this system rated, like, you had to buy certain items and that, and you had to go get, like, the highest level item would be, like, the last couple items that you have to get. The ones that are 1,500, these would be the strongest items.
They're right.
You get stuff that's weak enough, but now you can upgrade your items to where all the items can be strong. So you can upgrade your first item, your first weapon, and be super fucking powerful.
I'm going to try something
Just other
different.
mechanics of it would be
Get
different
ready
things.
to die.
Cover your ears!
Siren! Oh, my ears!
Pyrotechnics!
Oh, we're gonna die right there. Oh my god! I hate these bitches. Fuck off.
Rinn för helvete!
Did you twitch, ass face?
Oh, shit! Oh, you know this worst
Oh my god.
You're not dead enough. Someone kill that siren!
And stay dead. Pyrotechnic.
The resupply pod is open. Spend your dosh and shut up.
I wonder if I max out to ever get the like actual reload speed for that. I think once it's like 20%, you'll get the where you reload 4 of them at once instead of the 2. I keep saying the Helios cannon's good and that, but I don't see. I can try it out. It's fucking expensive as fuck though.
Anyone need ammo?
Oh, that's okay.
That's good.
Last call for guns and bullets.
People always say if I can have a manor,
Cake.
I can have hundreds of millions of dollars just because of
Oh, suck it!
you know, because of lottery and that. What would you do with that? I always ask myself that.
Oh, you know they said on the Barbie.
You twitch, ass face.
What the fuck, dude? Fuck off, you bitch. I hit you. I hate fucking crawlers, dude. Crawler's gonna lick my dick, dude.
One of those moody flesh powers. Come on! Why, monster?
Oh, wow. Fuck.
Spend
I
your
wish he had a
jobs in
fire
this
melee.
house before I decide to shut the pod.
That'd be awesome. Catch people on fire and shit.
I need ammo soon.
Yeah, this gun's not that good, honestly. Yeah, the thermal gun's way better. I want to make this gun so
Feel
high
like a
up with
damn mode.
the numbers. Like, it's the price of it's so high, but it's not like a kilowatt.
You know holes in your armor are bad, right?
It has penetration, but kilowatt's so much fucking better.
T-minus 10 seconds.
But yeah, it's like, if you win $1 million now, how would you live your life in that? Well, first things first, I always will say this, I'll say this over and over again.
Protect the area. If you
I get a house that's comfortable for people that I know that are, you know, not necessarily struggling. But like I see a lot of like stupid Hollywood like kids and that have like millions of fucking dollars in that because of their parents and that or because of whatever. They got lucky on YouTube and they always feed people this.
You twitch, ass face.
Oh shit!
And stay there.
Anyone got a mop and bucket? Throw another Z on the barbie.
Just gotta make sure. And stay there.
Yeah, this gun's a really good gun to plateau, man.
You twitch, ass face.
area breached, they're coming for you now.
Anyone need ammo?
But yeah, because I always see all these celebrity kids and that they have like 4 or 5 of their friends live with them, and they live in like a multi-million-dollar mansion now. They have everything. Of course, it's like always in like California or Florida, someplace that's like moderately hot all the time. But honestly,
It's idiot. Get some
I don't blame them.
ammo, all those things.
I would love to live
on.
on the equator, live closer to the equator, just because it's warmer all the time. You know, the sun is always giving you heat, even if it is like
And
Wintertime
I didn't bring
and,
an
like-
umbrella.
wintertime in Missouri where I live at, or like the central part.
Pod shutting down.
The closer you are to the Arctic, the more or less likely the colder it gets. So the Antarctic and the Arctic, the closer you are to both of them, the colder it gets.
What have we here?
So your summers are only going to be around every now and again. So people that live in like the northern part of the United States, oh, it's fucking cold. And Canada's always fucking cold. Like people are used to like 25 or -10 degree weather and shit.
Just like in Stalingrad, fools.
And like
Easy!
Tis but a scratch.
Something shooting at me! I've been hit! Come on!
Enough of these
Let's
little
go!
attacks. Here is something more to
By the
think
way,
about.
your history!
Fools! That was the easy part. Enough of these little attacks. Here is something more to think about.
And stay there.
I've killed tougher mercs than you.
yeah, he's always a pretty easy boss to kill for the most part. It's not okay. I'm doing pretty good so far. I was supposed to be doing my triceps and that.
Don't bleed on the pod. It was hard to stay.
Water and that. Eggs for water. Oh, here back. Eggs water. that felt good. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get me some food here in a little bit. About the next hour or so. The mixture that I make is the same mixture. Instead of using macaroni noodles like I normally use, I'm using just normal, like, I guess they're long noodles or whatever. The one with the holes in them.
This many.
They got the oolong noodles or something like that. Not oolong noodles. It's a fucking noodle. Fucking no. Or it's like a.
Well, isn't
Yeah,
this
something like that.
cozy?
But yeah. I think the best way to eat is not separate, is to mix. Because mixing stuff, so like if you mix, like people don't want to eat broccoli by itself, right? You know, like if you do steamed broccoli, no, it's pretty good. But why not just mix it up with everything? Get your carbs, protein, and that mixed together, and just have like a, what do you call it, garbage pan. I don't know why people make a diet so hard in that, because vegetables cooked normally taste pretty good, but if you cook it with the proteins and with the carbs and that, if you got lean ground beef, which my ground beef's rather lean, you got from a butcher and that.
Look
So.
enemy here.
Pyrotechnics. Just gotta make sure. You're not dead now.
Barbecue time. I need this on the snap. You know that flesh pound's on steroids. Someone.
Damn it. And that's most of the wave.
And stay dead.
It's unclosed. Oh, what is that? The Pantera Cavalbound? Rin for helvete!
Did you twitch, ass face?
Zed's looking seriously hungover.
The resupply pod.
The thing about this gun is it does a lot of damage when you
Spend
hit
your
with it.
dosh and shut up.
And then you
They'll
blow it up
account for
and
that
stuff, too.
in the next batch of flesh pounds. It won't be that easy again.
I mean, it's only easy because his class is a little OP with the thing that
Who
they
needs
have on.
well-lit combat
This gun
areas
is
anyway?
overly fucking powerful. Yeah, shotgun's okay. Yeah, you can get a low-level gun like this and do pretty good with it. This gun's actually
They're
not bad.
right behind you. Well, almost.
But,
Keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
But yeah, if I got that kind of money in that, this would like shit to make this shit be like saying like, oh, I don't want to do it all your, you know, money.
Oh, another kid on the valley.
You had, you know, that kind of money now. I mean, if I had $100 million in that, or even like $1 million, so, you know, it'd make my life more comfortable, obviously, yeah.
I'm thin. I see them. One of those moody fledge powers. Nailed them. Careful, boss.
Mr. Sniper in the house.
I mean, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. Like, I couldn't sit there and not do something. That's why I like working. I like the thrill of the adventure. Because back in the old days,
You
we
know
never really
that
worried
flesh
about
pound on
that much.
steroids?
People worry about that a lot
All
nowadays.
day. Barbecue time. And stay dead. Break everything.
And people constantly worry about it and that. They're like, oh my god, that's why you like look at it from the perspective of when we used to have
thank
normal
you, me.
trading things where you trade like people that had skill, so that skill like hunting, gathering that, or cropping and stuff like that, or blacksmithing. They would
The
trade their
depressing rain
skill
thing
for
really cheers
stuff.
a guy up.
It was a fair exchange, so no one had more than anybody else. They just exchange it because they need it, and then they build up society like that. But nowadays, it's a little bit different. They don't look at it from that perspective, and they like sit there and
Last call for guns and
And-
bullets.
nowadays everything's underneath the same thing: money. So that means everything can be regulated based upon that through the elites. Before, it was based upon your skill.
Protect the area. If you can.
So how much money and how much currency you had is how hard you worked.
Wait! Flesh pound. Got her! Get in! Get in!
But
Probably another dead on the valley. It's uncloaked. I see.
there you go. Alright. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm always trying to Braveheart that shit. I'm always trying to keep it in that like vicinity and just keep on going. That doesn't work out too well for me. Coliseum fucking sucks. I fucking hate the Coliseum. I'll do this one first. Pretty good. Oh, there it goes. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Oh, that hurt really good. Holy crap. You want to play a different class? I'm kind of bored of that class. I do like the SWAT quite a bit. I even don't like the sharpshooter that much. Commando, I try to like, but I feel like his skills are not. I'll do demolitions. Blow shit up. But yeah, that's what we all have to think about. Back then, hard work paid off. Nowadays, harder work doesn't get you anymore. And that's what I don't like about employers. People that employ
That
people, they say, well, if you work hard, you get paid more
cozy.
money. And the truth is, it's not true at all. It's all false.
Going down.
So the only time you ever get paid more money
I'm making the
is
best
if
mess ever.
that person actually owns the place. Then you probably will get paid more money.
Easy.
But if it's not an ownership of that place,
Done.
you will not get paid more money. Because you have to go through the what you call a patriarchy, which is someone that's higher up
Not
than
even
them.
a scratch.
That's why it's bad people buy businesses and that, and
Recalibrated.
they're not fucking working them themselves, so to speak. More or less likely, they don't give a shit about how people look at themselves, and they're like, well, I own you because you work for me in a way. That's like my YouTube channel. This is my own personal business. I'm an entertainer. I like to talk about things. I like to fart. I like to be stupid as fuck.
Watch the floor.
But how stupid I am is also how smart I am.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Don't get too comfy. I've got more Zeds just waiting.
Suck it.
A lot of people know.
Come on.
They'll sit there and want to get a... That's the reason why I would like to have win the lottery and that. I would like to start something that, you know.
Careful, guys.
Like I told anyone that is like my moderators and that, which are just people that are really... They helped me out a lot by, you know, being on here and talking to me, and they gave me a lot of
Didn't expect you to
hours and shit of their time to conversate with me and
Just a
that.
second, asshole. Bye.
Of all the
Even if it's only like
just head to the pod.
a couple hours a day, or even a couple of days, it still helps out a lot. Because when businesses are growing too fast, to me, it's the production of it that gets really
Have a
difficult.
death wish. If not, buy armor.
So, if the production gets a little too difficult to be able to maintain the flow of stuff, that is an issue. So that just means that
Well, I would
if you
know
grow
exactly
too
what that
fast, you
stuff
gotta
does.
produce a enormous amount. So like someone's a name-based stream like me, I'm building really slowly. You know, I was at 219, I'm at 222. I'm catching up to some people that, you know, that have been doing it a lot longer than me.
10 seconds
It's like,
until your death.
what's his name? His name's Drew something. He does a lot of like older games and that. I'm sure he's a developer of some sort. He's a designer, a game designer or something like that. He does his stuff
Coming
on
out
the
the
side.
floor. CZ go boom.
And like,
Nice, huh? Oh shit. Stop me! I double dare you! Nailed him! Where did they go?
this gun's actually really good. I used to not like the reload speed on it. I don't like how much ammo it has. But when you do the 50% critical and you do the 25% more damage,
Go to the pod.
this gun's really fucking
Boy
powerful.
things.
Especially 50% more
Not that
critical
it will
because it just like
matter.
blows people
You'll
away.
still die. You lived. I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
But yeah. I built up pretty quick. It's been a little bit over a year. I started in, I think it was like November of last year, so just
isn't
been a year. I
this
put stuff on my
cozy?
channel along like
Watch the
2019, that before the big change and
Right on.
bullshit.
Yeah!
Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Mr. Sniper in the house.
Damn, look out! I'm making the best mess ever!
Bang, yo.
Like, some of these guys have been doing this stuff for quite a bit. But obviously,
You don't have enough money to live.
YouTube and Twitch are both different things by far, and being a gamer on YouTube or Twitch will probably give you more. But like I see some people, man, they start Twitch on their
Who
early
needs well-lit
forms, and
combat
people just
areas anyway?
like them and that. So that's the biggest problem is trying to get people to persuade people to be pulled towards you. And how you do things. Like, if you were the first one on YouTube, obviously, like PewDiePie started like 2008, 2007.
Wave 5.
He did what he had to do with the restrictions with them, and now he's considered, what you call, he's royalty of YouTube. He's a royal YouTube. You got a whole bunch of, you got Angry Joe's royal YouTube. Okay, there's other people that have more subs than them because they're, well, stupid.
I'll be back.
Gotcha!
You pollute this world with weakness.
And, like, to be able to start a YouTube channel back then, obviously,
Isn't
we're just making
this
videos. Uploading
cozy?
videos is a lot more different than streaming.
Mr. Sniper.
Like me,
in
I like to
house.
stream.
It
I don't like
must
to
be
edit my stuff. If I rip ass and I shit myself on screen, then I probably won't care. I rip ass all the time. There's so many streams I've been ripping ass.
Just wanna play.
I really don't care.
We are a family. My children will show you how much they love me. I didn't know who
Like a lot of people
let's
care
go.
like too much about their what they do in that. Well, if you do that, then people are not gonna like you in that, and they're gonna think that you're weird and that. I'm like, I just think I'm weird.
Gotcha!
You think I care if people think I'm weird? I don't give a fuck. I'm a real person. I'm not some type of fake fucking clown. I don't live in a clown world.
your flesh so soft. Somebody's wearing their big
Some people live in a fucking clown world.
or big girl.
And not because of Tom McDonald. The clown world thing has been around for a while now. Been around for the last decade or so. People just live in the clown world. They live in their own little bubble and they think they have to be celebrities. A celebrity is someone that has a lot of followers, right?
Harsh language isn't enough. Get more ammo.
You try to think that celebrities are supposed to be like these goddesses and that, like these fucking idiots that read. I'm gonna start doing more. Let's read comments about how men are drooling and simping over women and that. I love it. That's definitely gonna be something new. We'll go through a yoga page of these guys talking and just make fun of what they say in that. I comment on a couple of them and see. One of them already comment back on me in that.
Watch out! 'Cloaked enemy!
Just to see.
Nice, huh? Smackdown!
Obviously, no, I won't be getting in trouble next time. Get in trouble or not. It's more like comedic relief just to see what people say, and it's a learning aspect too for not to do. Don't do what these guys do, you know. Don't these guys say all kinds of stupid shit. It's like, oh god, you're so beautiful in that. You're just the best thing ever. The next girl they say, oh, you're so beautiful in that. You're just the best thing ever. Man, you don't even know what's beautiful. You say everything's beautiful. It can't be all beautiful.
Nailed him!
That's what's happening online now. If everyone's beautiful, then who's ugly?
Thank you, me.
Who's not attractive looking? Well, no one's not attractive looking because we're all beautiful people. It's just by design that someone else might not like the way you look. Like some girls, I guess some of my subbers want me to lose weight. They want me to trim all this fat off. They don't want me to be fat at all. I'm sure someone wants me to be like at least 10% body fat. That's the designer thing. And like, but that's not the whole point of this. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind being down 10% body fat. I wouldn't mind being 15 or so percent. No, actually, to tell you the truth, no, yeah, I would love to be skinnier than what I am now. I just jumped down from right where? One second.
Smackdown!
And I get, you know, people like that stuff because they see it all the time with that. Dude, the shit's photoshopped.
Gotcha! One less asshole.
A lot of people Photoshop the pictures and that. They've been improving the Photoshop.
Nailed him!
Being an influencer is all about persuading someone to believe your shit. Their active reality is definitely not the same.
Yeah!
Go to the pod, buy things. Not
Because
that
it's
it will
not.
matter. You'll still die.
Their active reality is shit.
Survival isn't to keep the area secure. That means kill any Zeds that get near.
Come on, where are you gonna spawn at?
Smackdown! Splatter Zed! Where did they go? Cover your ears! Oh, my ears!
That reload speed is too slow for this gun. It should be double the speed. It's just so fucking slow.
Yeah! Bang!
What the hell I like about this gun? Look at that. God, it's I mean, it's powerful once you upgrade it all the way. It's fucking fantastic.
Nailed him!
But it's just really slow. Because when you run out of bullets, man, you want to be quick at reloading.
You know that flesh pounds on steroids?
It's actually the why you do these fucking things right here. It's hard to keep up with this once they all start piling in. So you get flush pounds and that, obviously you're gonna get fucked. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get fucked. Time is 9:30. I think I'm doing pretty good. But Yeah, let's see how progress
Well,
goes.
isn't this cozy?
I get that people
You're
want,
going to keep your armor like that?
well, stupid people, basically. There's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there that do stuff for, I mean, obviously I could be a lot more hilarious than most people. But I think some people, man, they make, there's such royalty in this, in YouTube, they can literally fart and make millions of views. It's freaking ridiculous. And the thing is, the people view it because they enjoy it, but the thing is they make so much money off of it.
He's got a cloaker.
And they know they do. They know they don't even have to try anymore.
Yeah.
Like PewDiePie. PewDiePie can literally just talk about his day,
Watch out.
and people would just be like, wow! And they get stunned. You can, that's what it is.
Smackdown.
And it's not that it's an issue, because, you started off like this. You didn't start off like this. You were just, put into the situation. I'm on reloaded.
Splatter Zed. There, get it. Ah.
None of this adds value. Surprising. What a cookie.
Let's fuck off, man.
Cloaked enemy here. Residine.
And that's what it is. They get so lazy now, like, freaking, what's his name? I see him a lot. He's just all over the gameplay. He talks about random shit. His tone of voice is really dull, man. It's just... He's got a really dull sense of humor in that. He's all like... He's got long-ass fucking hair and that. Dude has millions of fucking dollars on it, but he can't afford to get in good shape. He can't afford to look like a fucking dude. He looks like a guy that just got out of high school and that. And he's all like... Yeah, there's stuff happening today. Not even like a day later, he gets 2 million views. I'm not even joking. It's fucking so cringy. And his titles are just his face. And he's just like... It's just like Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast made hundreds of millions of dollars off of YouTube, off of, his brand and that, of him just making fucking videos and learning the algorithm and that, learning how stuff worked and that. And it could be started off as simple facts was playing Minecraft and typing in a title like, oh, let's go build a big building, or let's go build something, let's go blow up something. And it's purely set for everybody.
There,
My stuff's all
crappy
mature.
tech.
I don't have kids watch my shit. I don't like kids watching my stuff. Even though they can learn a lot, but I'll get in massive trouble because of people and stuff. There's a lot of parents that are like, oh my god! Like that one, what the fuck is it called? Baby Shark or whatever it is. It's got like 44 billion views on it. So, the biggest thing is when people say women are using their bodies to make money and that, there's really people using kids to make hundreds of millions of dollars in a very short time. They can do average animation, which is good. It takes, I don't know how to do animation that, but if you learn how to do that, you can become a big YouTuber. Most animated YouTubers that make good animations make a lot of fucking money.
You pathetic, odious little worms.
And all they have to do is make maybe a couple videos a month, and they can bring in hundreds of millions of views, depending on what kind of, like, obviously, it all depends.
But I've beaten big.
It depends on what kind of thing that you're doing that.
Fools!
If you're doing, like, superheroes or doing stuff like that.
See what I have for you next, piggies. Am I meant to find carbine did not kill you?
We got a grenade!
Fuck off, man. I hate this
Got a
motherfucker.
grenade!
His clones are limited. Just like my patience.
I love his arms.
Test me.
Oh no, it's called Baby Shark. Yeah, it's called Baby Shark. And like it's like got like 44 billion views. No, the kids watch it daily. Like there's probably like 1 million kids that watch it daily, or like every like fucking 10 minutes, because they're kids.
Move it, idiot. Get some gear, ammo, all those things that help you not die.
I can't buy it. There's nothing I can buy. Besides
Think
dual guns and
fast.
that. Like,
Or as fast as you can, so...
there's no
think
5s.
slow.
Nothing like a 6. It's so stupid. But, I might
I
as
don't
well
know
get
why I
it.
gave you money. Spend it, or whatever.
Oh, I got
Pod
the
shutting down.
Yeah, I forgot about the shotgun. The shotgun's actually really good. It doesn't hurt you when you blow up, which the other gun doesn't either, I don't think. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't. This one reloads really quick, though.
Wave 11.
Who needs well-lit combat areas anyway?
Yeah, this gun's really fucking good. But,
Oh, suck it! And stay dead.
their load speed's so crazy.
Got a cloaker! You're not shit.
Fuck off, screamers. I hate screamers.
Nailed him!
Screamers are annoying.
Down! Get it!
Fuck! Why isn't fucking hit that thing? Hate screamers. Big fucker.
What's under his apron? Oh, suck it! Just gotta make sure. Someone call the cleaner! Angry lumberjack, folks.
Yeah, this is a very good gun. You gotta be a little up close, but that doesn't matter.
You twitch, ass
You can
face.
do the double shot, or you can do... That's the thing about the Doomstick. Doomsticks, you can do all 4 shots at once with support, or with the normal version of the survivalist, whatever. But when you're playing as a fireband, you get the 8RG one, the Dragon's Blaze. Sounds super cool, but you can't do the quadra shot. You do like a round shot, or you do a long shot, which is supposed to be for like firewall type damage. Pretty cool, but still sucks. See, I can still get another gun with this one. So like that's why I don't like getting massively heavy guns.
Papa would know exactly what that stuff does.
I'd rather have 2 guns just because I have to switch. Like grenade launcher is really good for range. I can keep myself at range and blow people up before it gets me, and then switch to the explosive shotgun. And then get posts, blow them away with that. And I always like these kind of grenades.
Protect the area, if you can.
Yeah, they're gonna be spawning right up in my fucking ass. Are they?
Oh, suck it! That's got a sting.
Not terrible, but that's just the warm-up.
But I'm still pretty.
Anyone need ammo? Someone hit it! Splash it!
surprising.
One of those moody flesh pounds. And stay dead.
Yeah, there's not like about this gun, man. It takes out everybody.
You're not dead.
This area remains mostly secure. Is Hans helping you somehow? Is this some sort of prank?
And
You're
that's
not
why I like
this
that
good.
gun. This gun is one of the best guns in the game, honestly, from my opinion. For how fast it reloads and how fast it shoots. You shoot two at once, it just obliterates everybody in your area.
It's your funeral.
It's the only gun you actually
You're
do
over
need.
like
I
that.
don't know why I sold it like an idiot. I got money anyway. This gun's really good. And this gun is really good. This gun's really good too. 10. Whatever.
Last call for guns and bullets.
I'm not really doing shit. I don't want to work out right now, so I'm gonna cold water that. Oh, I'm gonna talk for a little bit. Chat. Oh, that's good. Got some salty cracker on. I might do some cardio though. I don't know about getting cardio before I go on a walk and that, because I walk quite a bit. Oh my god, I got another girl in here showing off their tits. Oh my god. That is true, Illuminati.
Grab yourself an ammosexual shirtless and protect yourself from anybody who would try to jab yourself up. Boom, get it done. You can see the steroids are kicking in. Look at that. Speaking of injections, the only injection I'm taking is horse steroid pricks. Come and get me. Anyway, completely unrelated news. Sad cooking news, apparently, everybody over here at Good Morning America. Good morning, everybody. Well, not the unvaccinated sons of bitches. We watch it dead and isolated. Oh, wait, no, now we want pandemic amnesty. No, I'm good. Anyway.
I love salty cracker.
Dead, everybody.
Pandemic amnesty. No, I'm good.
Sorry to hear that. Let's go learn a little bit about Julie Powell. She's best known as a food writer and the inspiration in the 2009 movie Julie and Julia. She's dead, 49. I don't think she's going to be best known as a food writer. I think if we've got anything to say about it, she's going to be best known for...
Just gotta make sure.
Bad COVID take. Let's head over to the planets and see what's going on.
And stay dead.
Over here. Look at the Twitter handle. Radicalized by the rainbow off, looks like. Anyway, COVID never killed the right people. On a rainy justice will be just fine. Real tragedy. So this is allowed? This is on a pre-Elon Musk Twitter. This is allowed. I'm hoping that a justice dies. That's weird. That's weird. You can't make any type of comment about 41+% of a certain population.
Look at that bitch.
Because that's terrorism.
Bitch look crazy.
She's explicitly wishing death.
You know that flesh pounds on steroids.
Twitch and space are based on way more foundational information and facts than Justice Kavanaugh, but they don't wish this on Joe Biden. Lefties, everybody. All the lefties. When God says He goes down before He rights His people, says Mark Trullo, right?
Just gotta make sure.
Taking a break from writing
Stragglers.
pigs
I'll
and
make sure the next round
does
is
a
a
jump in
challenge.
with her authoritative check mark that says
You twitch,
that
ass
COVID
face.
does to some already people. The anti-vaxxers, the experimental injectors,
Fuck
the
these people.
anti-maskers are dying in legions. Look.
Oh, suck it!
Yeah. These are the people who want pandemic. Well, not this. You're the paladins who want pandemic and she's dead.
Spin your dodge and shut up.
Oh, real shame that he's not
That's
dead.
nothing.
Damn.
Walk it off.
The fuck's wrong with people?
Listen, this is the most angriest group of unfuckable bitches on the
Trainer
planet.
Pod's
You don't
fine.
care about what you're yelling about
Terrible.
ever. If you're yelling about
Forza
food
did
grain,
okay
if you're
with
yelling
this.
about BLM, if you're yelling about rainbows, if you're yelling, whatever you're yelling about, shut the hell up. We don't care. Nothing that you guys say to us, it impacts us or affects us.
Hello there,
We don't
crappy
care. We
tech.
see what makes you cheer, so what makes you boo? I'm operating to make you boo. If I'm not making you upset, if I'm not making you attack me, then I'm failing. I want you to be upset with me. I want you to hate me. That's how I know I'm going in the right direction. Look at you. Again, these are stacking up. I stopped making these videos, but you guys keep watching them. Right? There are far more of these happening lately, of all of these rampant TDS having blue checkmark authoritarian pricks who want to poke you and your children with experimental shit, and they all giving up the ghost. I'd be very concerned if I was one of you jab addicts out there. If you were rolling into a CVS that wasn't run down by BLM, I'd be a little bit like, should I really get this 8th one? I've already had COVID 15 times this year. Yeah, maybe that.
I already had COVID 15 times this year. This is how stupid people are. If there's not a cult, then what is this? Everyone attacks anti-vaxxers. Everyone attacks people that didn't wear masks. Not all of it's over with. Now they want amnesty. Like, please forgive us. We're dying now. Yeah. It's very funny that you're fucking dying now when the pandemic is supposedly over to some extent, because they don't talk about COVID anymore. They're all like, flu now. There's a flu pandemic. Oh, shut the fuck up. CDC, shut up. Why do you even talk? You aren't real scientists, by the way. You guys are all a bunch of dumbasses. I do not know how the fuck you guys have jobs. You got a piece of paper signed by a fucking moron that has more money than you. They're like, here you go. Please speak what I speak. I'm like, oh, thank you very much. I'm like speaking like this. Come on, baby. We're gonna all get jabbed up and not worry about the consequences of this, emotionally, more or less, than actually physically, mentally. Oh, they're so dumb. They're so fun to make fun of. I never had a vaxxer person ever like come up to me. Most times, normal people are just like, yeah, I got vaccinated because they told me to do it. I'm like, that's basically what it is. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And that's it. They're not like, oh my god, I'm gonna get it because this other side is so bad. I'll say it again. I'm neither or. I don't give a fucking shit about politics. I'm a spiritual researcher. I like researching emotional, spiritual, human development stuff. I don't give a shit about politics. I don't even want to vote anymore. Maybe in my state, maybe, I guess, but I don't care. Let everybody else do that shit. It's fine. You know, the policies, they're going to change their mind anyway. They know that they're failing. Look at all the talking points now. All the Democrats are worried about inflation now, out of nowhere. The last, 5 days left, they're all like, I've seen their stuff. They're like, oh, well, no, I want to get inflation down, guys. Please vote for me. They're doing that because they want fucking money. They're not going to start anything. They're already corrupt to begin with. And I say, yes, a lot of these Democratic people are corrupt. There's more corrupt Democrat people than there is Republicans. That's it. That's all I know of. So I look at Republicans as, not Republicans, I look at as first Americans. People that care about our country, they want us to prevent. Because the thing is, if we do good and they help us, we help them. So if they want to start a business, we would support that business and they would make all their millions of dollars anyway. So why steal from the people when the people are going to give you the money anyway through materialistic things to a certain extent? How much would people buy Trump hats now? People buy Trump hats probably that bought like hundreds of thousands of Trump hats for like $15 each. He made a couple $1 million off just Trump hats. He probably gave it all away to other people because he don't need the money. He has billions of dollars. When you hit the billionaire status, millions don't mean shit. It's 1,000 millions to equal a billion. So $1 million ain't shit. You're like, you could literally wipe your ass with it and throw it away. You wouldn't mean shit. Because you can make hundreds of millions of dollars off your businesses and that. While you're paying, millions of dollars worth of taxes every year. People don't think that. So if you had $1, would you care about 1 penny? No, it'd take 1,000 pennies to equal $1, right? Or 100 pennies equal $1. Sorry, 100 pennies equal $1. If you have $100, would you care about $1? But as you get more into than that, the range obviously, compared to how much money you need to spend to survive, the range gets bigger. So you have $1,000. Would you care about $100? Yeah, you care about $100. $1,000, $100. You can use the $100 to buy a lot of shit. If you had $10,000, you care about $1,000. Yeah, you care about that. If you had $100,000, you care about $10,000. Yeah. If you had $1 million, would you care about $100,000? A little bit, yeah, you would care about it because it's money. If you had $10 million, would you care about $1 million? I mean, I guess, because $10 million is a lot of money. If you had a normal life like me, $1 million would be fucking plenty. I mean, because my lifestyle, I'm barely making, I wouldn't even make $1 million in my whole entire life unless I get massively monetized on YouTube. Or if I get lucky enough to collect 100 million or 1,000 or 100 million pennies, then you go up to $1 million. Exactly what I mean. The numbers are so big that people don't understand this is why inflation is a problem. Because people don't have these millions of dollars. People barely have tens of thousands of dollars in their bank account because they drain their bank account. They rely on their paychecks to survive because they buy too much shit. Or say they do buy stuff and the stuff doesn't do nothing for them. They buy shit they don't use. Like I bought a bike. I'll use that bike. That bike's going to provide me to lose more weight. If I lose more weight, the more energy I get. The more stronger I get, the more or less likely I can work better. I can work longer hours without sitting there being hindered. I can fit more comfortably in pants without being restricted. That's what this all comes down to. So what is enough money? I say if you're a person that, say, you got lucky enough to have $1 million as of right now, you say you make the average money I make now, say $500 a week. That $1 million, you can, say, for instance, you could buy a nice little house. You could buy a brand new house for like $200,000 cash, done. You could buy a car for like $26,000 cash, done. Your insurance is going to be low because you're at the age that you're at. So then petty things like license, insurance ain't going to be worth shit because paying, $400, $500, say if you pay $1,000 a month, say you spend, $250,000 altogether and you have $750,000 left out of the $1 million, gas ain't going to mean nothing. You can drive to work with style, and you can work at a normal job like this that I'm working at right now. I'd be a dishwasher making, say, $300, $400 a week. You won't have to worry about anything at all. Everything will be paid for. Your electric bill wouldn't be that high because you have a brand new house that's insulated to the gills and that. So more or less likely your electric bill is going to be low as fuck for the most part. It'd be a lot lower than you think because the whole lights will be turned off. The AC can pop on that, but people say, well, the AC is what runs the money. If you pay $100 a month, you turn on the AC, you pay $90 a month. $100 is coming from you leaving lights on or you leaving stuff on. So, like, that's what it is. You know, that's why I turn off my light bulb. I have one light bulb on right now. I don't even need it. Like, I don't leave all my light bulbs on. And that's what it is. So, you can figure out a balance of your life to maintain stuff. Either live with a group of people, and if you say, like, if some people saved up money for like a couple of years and they all bought a house together because they're really close friends and that, they're just really close people. Even if it's like one other person that, or you buy a condo or something like that. Honestly, I prefer a house over a condo, but condos are more maintained, easier than houses, because houses you gotta cut the grass and shit and all that stuff and that. You gotta buy excess equipment for that. Like, to me, I don't care for cutting grass. I mean, if I buy a lawnmower and that...
Yeah! That's gotta sting.
I mean, like, I get, like, a small yard. People are like, I want big yards. Like, my dad's a big land person. He likes big-ass yards. I'm like, why do you want big-ass yards? There's more you have to cut.
Watch out!
Like, my neighbor behind me has a tiny-ass yard and that. Every time I see him, like, cut his grass and that, it feels so nice that he cuts his grass, because it's such a small yard. And it takes him, like, 5 minutes. But it takes me, like, an hour to cut my fucking grass with a riding lawnmower. This gun's so amazing. It hits, and then it pulls up. But yeah, it's
one of those moody flesh pounds. Gotcha!
The only thing I like about these guns is like the shotgun automatic reloads. So you see that press R1, it reloads automatically. If I go up to the left on this, it doesn't reload. I have to press it again and then it reloads. That's why this shotgun's good. Just that little bit of that split second to reload gives you a huge amount of advantage because it's like
Anyone need ammo?
It's like a 1.5 second reload or something like that. So the smaller the barrel, normally the smaller the reload. That's what's really good. And just the AoE effect of the shotgun and this
Pop,
the
I would
freaking
know
what's it
exactly.
called? The fucking beast bluster or burr bluster, whatever the fuck it
Idea
is.
what that stuff does.
I want a pirate ship. I want a pirate ship level. You go like on a little island and you go on a little pirate ship and that. I don't know if they have that. That should be awesome. That'd be a cool ass level. That'd be fucking cool. A haunted pirate ship, ghosts and shit.
Easy! Where did they go? Gotcha! My skin is burning!
That speed is ridiculous. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's one of the better guns. You got a gravity gun, it's okay. Grenade launcher, it can be okay. The seeker shooter's okay. Of course, the RPG is massively powerful. I mean, the damage is fucking really good.
The Zeds will be there soon to alleviate your suffering.
I found ammo. That's good.
But, I'm right around with you. I'm gonna finish up the rest of the salty cooker shit.
18th boosters probably, I don't know, knock yourself out, please. Again, I think you should keep doing it. I'm all for you dumb assholes continuing to listen to Oscar the Grouch on CNN. Keep listening to all of the people on Twitter over here who keep wishing death on everybody on a political spectrum. Keep listening to these people. I think you should keep going out there and engaging in experimental injections. Knock yourself out. I'm all about the scientific method, and I need a control. That's going to be it's going to be what this pure is, and then you guys keep engaging in all this over here, and let's see how this works out. Let's see how this plays out. But here you go, another one. I would argue that COVID does kill some of the right people. The anti-vaxxers and the anti-maskers, they're all dying in legion. Now, again, she could have been a big old fat fucking pig and have a heart attack and die from that. I have no idea why she's dead. But what I do know is there's a lot of angry people. I mean, she's 49. 49. If you're listening to Joe Biden just told everybody the 70s are the new 20s. Okay, so this chick's a teenager. By that logic, she's dead. She's dead. She's dead. I've yet to see a single tweet from an actual person that says, "Oh man, I wish I took that shot. I wish I took that Fauci. I really regret not taking that." No one's saying that. No one's saying that. But yet every week now, we've got somebody who's come out and has screamed and wished death upon people that they don't like politically, who won't engage in an experimental injection with them, and then they die at 49. They die at 38. Right? Weird. I'd start asking questions, but again, that side over there's got no critical thinking skills, so they won't. So I guess this is just going to work itself out.
So basically what's happening is people that were screaming and yelling about people that weren't taking the vaccine, they were literally hating them because they're all a bunch of pussies to begin with. Now they're starting to die for whatever reason it might be. It's just coincidence. You wish death upon someone else. God says, okay. I believe that's what's happening now. I believe God is saying, okay, you know, you're saying all these people are righteous people and that they're not a bunch of, you know, they don't have massive fucking issues that, like, say they're not pedophiles or whatever the fuck that it is. And, okay. God's sorting out already. God's already sorting out. You fuck with nature. Nature likes to fuck back, and that's what you're trying to do. People are all about the fucking science and shit. They're the reason why we have so much fucking problems. Because of greediness and that.
Just head to the pod. You got lucky. Do you know the resource cost?
And like, now you're trying to see a trend.
Of course not.
Of like a lot of fucking people have been, a lot of people that supposedly have done something to themselves are starting to die, and people are getting like kind of get upset about that. It's like, well, why is this happening? That almost happening that because it's supposed to happen.
I can carry that. You can't. You're tiny.
Why is it supposed to happen? Because it has to sort itself out. we're going a spiritual profit thing right now, and I know a lot of people don't think about this stuff because they're too busy worrying about TikTok and titties flopping, and then having guys slap their dicks in their fucking faces and that, whatever it is. Of course, we're talking about the gay people, the straight people. Listen here. Things are yin and yang, okay? Yin and yang is a very popular saying that most people don't know anything about. It says, whatever is dark will become light. Not everything is 100% light, not everything is 100% dark. Things rotate. So when something bad happens, it has a negative effect on the world. It's a world thing. It's a world thing. And then all of a sudden you get it to be, it sorts itself out because our world's more of a positive influence on us than is a negative influence. That's why if we're negative, majority of people, if we're angry, if we got if we got depression, that's because of you not being positive. When you're a negative person, you lead to more anxiety, more depression, more anger, more of the negative emotions. If you're a positive person, more or less like you'll be more happy, more joyful, more loving, caring, and stuff like that. But some people have, like, where they're kind of in the middle, they bounce back and forth. Like, I try to be more positive than negative 100%. I'm probably 99% positive, and probably 1% negative when it comes down to certain things, like, say, about negative stuff. But that's fucking awesome. Destroyer of worlds.
They're right behind you. Well, almost.
And, like, that's the biggest thing that most people don't understand. It always will.
Keep the area secure.
We had a great thing with Trump. It really lasted maybe like 2 years now and actually started to funnel. And then all of a sudden a bad thing happened. We had Joe Biden come in and went right back to shit. And you're starting to see the negativity reverse itself because people are becoming more positive. People are,
You twitch, that's face. Great! Flash power.
people are looking forward to backwards in that business.
Just gotta make sure. I'm making the best map ever! Angry lumberjack! Right on. And stay there.
This gun is amazing. Period.
You twitch, ass face. Easy!
If I thought that was anything but luck, I would be impressed. Area remains secure.
Bet you only shop organic, don't you? You're not dead now.
None of the sets made it in. Surprising. Want a cookie?
No. Time's it now? 10:05. Okay, I'm probably gonna start getting off here.
Hello there, crappy tech.
What the fuck's that? Oh. It's a weird ass, old ass machine. Yeah, I think we'll just do my Discord right now. Just talk about shit. Sip me some water. Yeah, I want to do some triceps in that, but
that later. Burn myself out too quick. Yeah, I really never have a lot of muscle pain. That like I've been working out pretty hard now, but my muscles haven't been a lot of pain. I try to drink a protein shake before I go to bed, which I really like to do actually. I really enjoy taking a protein shake before I go to bed. If it shakes up well enough. Sometimes my protein shakes don't shake up worth shit. I have big old clumps in that, so I have to like shake it up really fucking hard and shake it up for a while. That's the only thing I don't like about it. It gets clumps down. I'll do separations. I'll do like like one scoop, shake it up, and then drink it, and just do another scoop, shake it up, and drink it. But yeah, I really miss being at Hooters and that. I really miss it a lot. It ain't because of the tits and ass. I don't really care about that. Like I said, I see a lot. There's a gorgeous girl that lives down the street from me, or in the condominiums I walk by all the time, and you know she's really attractive looking. She's got ass, and she's got a really nice butt on her. She's got a really nice butt on her. Don't forget to like, guys, and subscribe. That'll help out a lot. I do a lot of things. I do workout streams. Try to do a little more of psychological streams and that to help people out and that, whoever needs help and shit, because, you know, a lot of problems in the world and that. I try not to get too political and stuff and that. You know, a lot of people hate Joe Biden and that. He's a horrible president, I tell you that. I don't get you what he does outside of his own house and that, or whatever he does inside his house and that. I don't care about that. But it all comes down to to me, it all comes down to the policies. And if you're doing anything. So I don't care about the person itself. I don't care what Trump does. Trump does what he fucking wants to do. You know, dude, he lives in a free country. He does as he pleases. To me, I never really care about that stuff. I try to in that. I try to be part of a team in that, but it's just like, eh. All this shit's played out. And it's always going to be like that. It's always going to be played out like that. So we just keep on going. Keep on pushing. I think I'm going to just do some chest today. Get some chest in it. Don't feel like doing triceps. My triceps are rather big. I want to get my arms a little bit bigger than that. The thing is, when I do my biceps, I tighten up my triceps. So when I go up in that and I go back down, my triceps actually engage. I keep them tight. And that's what I normally do. It keeps it really tight. Yeah, that sounded so bright. It's that big ass glare. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing that. I don't know what it is. Like when I do my tricep extensions, it feels like it only works on like the muscle right here, the bended muscle. Oh, this feels really weird. I don't know. It just feels weird. So, well, I guess we can do some. Let's gotta get it out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. want to see my fucking head a little bit. That feels a little good. Forget the back of my fucking head. I'm making stupid. No. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do my chest. This one I like to do a little light. Now, I can't grab it underneath the weight because I use this bicep. I have to grab it on the side of it because it feels like I'm pushing it together with my pecs. This is the biggest thing. A lot of people, yeah, do a chest right, whatever. It's all right here. The reason why I like to use lighter weight for certain exercises, because when it comes down to how my arms are a lot stronger than my chest and my shoulders are. I've always had stronger like biceps than that compared to most people. Or compared to other people that, so it makes it a lot easier. So like when you work out, that people always say heavy weight. Like people say, how much do you bench? You bench 500 pounds. They see how big. They see like the shoulders. I mean, they're like, you bench this weight, and they're like, dude, building muscle has nothing to do with actual how much weight you do. There's a specific amount of weight you can do to build muscle, but overall strength comes down to overall body mass. So if your body mass is not be able to, say, be even, if you have gigantic arms, you have like tiny ass chest, and you have tiny shoulders, you're missing out on a whole bunch of like strength. That's my biggest thing. My shoulders, my chest, my back. I never really worked out. I worked out my arms a lot. But now I'm taking it to a serious level where I want to progress and work out many different body parts. So I see this works out in the middle of my chest, my upper chest, and I feel it. I feel the burn. Can it be a safe exercise if you just don't know how to do it? You literally have to know how to tighten up your chest and use your chest. So if you're just doing it normally, you're not using your chest nearly as much. You're using more arms. So it's just me doing that. I'm using a little bit of chest, but it's like all arms is picking it up. So if I do it the way I'm supposed to do it, completely different. This is the problem with people that are completely different than that. Tighten up. Now I'm using more chest. My arms are barely picking it up. My chest is picking up a lot more. And you gotta ask, why is that? Well, I tighten up my arms to my chest. What happens is when I activate the muscle groups to pick up the weight, my chest automatically activates. It wants to hold the weight. Because when you do it loosely, it's different. Do it loosely, my arms are grabbing it. My shoulders are grabbing it. Do it tightly. See, am I tightening it? Because I'm tightening everything up. My arms are pinned down to my body. My chest kicks in. I don't feel in my arms really at all. My arms become more of a stabilizing muscle, so I use maybe a little bit of it to keep the weight stabilized for the main muscle group that needs to be used. And it works on my front of my muscle, which works on all that stuff in that. Exactly what it is. So, like, how you work out fucking matters so much. That's why when people think I gotta lift heavy ass weights, I gotta lift big ass weights tonight because if I lift big ass weights tonight, then my muscles get bigger. But if you don't know how to use that muscle group, like you specifically say, tightening up your muscles and actually using the muscle group in that, you're not gonna build muscle or shit. You're gonna be, like me, you're gonna be awkward. You're gonna not have a big chest, but you're gonna have, you're gonna have decent sized arms. Chest is really flat. I should have like 5 or 6 pounds of muscles on each pack. I should be full, should be looking full, but I don't. Well, that's a problem with me. That's a lot of strength I can gain, a lot of strength I can be able to push, because it's a lot of strength that you're missing. That's the reason why it's very, very, very fucking important to work out with a balance. And yes, bodybuilders are initially what they are. They're bodybuilders. They build their body to a perfectionate state. It's not that you have to be like them, but learning from them is the best effort. Because a lot of them look pretty good. When they're off season and that, and they're just normal muscle mass, say like after a while they get off steroids and that, they're on normal muscle mass, they're still going to look fantastic. But to them they might, because they're used to being gigantically fucking huge, 250, 280 pound fucking muscle maniac. But a normal guy like me, people think I'm big. People look at me and they're like, you're because the average people that averagely lift weights is such a small amount nowadays. It's like barely maybe 5% of the population that actually fucking does some type of strength training. And you don't see it as much. There's people that are way better shape than me. Of course there is. But that's a very small amount of people. You don't see it a lot. When you work at restaurants now, you always see people walk in. They don't look in good shape. They might be thicker people and that, but you can tell that they don't really work out to build muscle, work out to lose weight. They always have a job that's very tedious, so they grow like really big fucking hands and shit, and their forearms get really big and that. And then you start noticing like certain things about them, like their chest is really wide and that. They get really like wide back and that. As long as you're constantly picking up shit like this, you're constantly using your lats and shit. And yeah, hard-working jobs lead to people gain mass. But if you're working out, you actually work out to make everything look a good amount, You force yourself to go through extra stuff to make your body balance. And that's exactly what it is. And that's why it's really good to project good weight training advice. To me it is, fuck it, you only live once. Might as well look good, I guess, or be strong, whatever the fuck it is you want to be. that does feel good, like all right here. I can feel it all right here in the upper part, middle part of my chest, and that feels fantastic. So that's definitely a good exercise for me. I could definitely see myself building. I like it a lot. I like the feeling of it. You know, like doing these and that. It doesn't feel the same. I like the feeling of it. Like I said, everybody exercises differently in that. Sorry, I sweat a little bit. But everyone else is different, though. 10:30. It's just, to me, it's really comfortable exercise. It works out my back, too, because, you know, my back, everything also engages with it. So, it feels good. I like it. Yeah, I need to start doing more hammer curls. I need to start working out my side of my muscles and that. That's one thing I need to work on, too, but... Because if it feels good to you, that's beautiful. That's what it is about lifting weights. If it feels good to you, then do it. If it feels like it's a comfortable weight, you feel the muscle burn, you feel the pump in that, you're doing a good job. Obviously, you're doing a really good job. I know someone's helped me with my views, and I noticed that they're coming in and out to give me views and shit. That's how I like watching my own streams. Like get my hours in. Because I stream all fucking damn day. It's been over 2 hours now. Fuck it. That's how it was before. I was streaming awfully a lot more before when I was working at Hooters and that. Because the walk home was like double. Like literally, I walked literally a double. Like it's really far walk. It's 35 minutes. Well, actually like 30 minutes depending on what time I leave. Okay, tightened up. Ready, and oh, that feels a lot better. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, I feel like all right here. Oh, it feels so good. It's like a good little pump right here. Right here. Now I was watching what Chris Bump says chest exercises and that dude's chest is so fucking thick with muscle, it's ridiculous. Like, I mean, honestly, I just want to have just all my muscles to be enhanced by a little bit. I don't want fucking gigantic fucking pecs in that. Yeah, this exercise is gonna do it. I don't feel it really over here as much. I feel like right in here because everything's so tight. Even like my back and that, because like right here and that, where I got my knot at, that's starting to feel a little loosened up and shit. That's what I want. Because like my chiropractor stated, he's just like, if you do your neck stretches and that, and you do like little exercises to get the muscle to use it, you know, eventually you're gonna stretch it out. It's all tugging right here is where all of that. Right fucking here, it's red nuts out. means you can't force the muscle to pull too hard because then it just hemorrhages up again. That's all I need to do. I can definitely feel a little bit of the difference. Yeah, because my right side is more closer to my neck, closer to my neck itself. My left side is more on like where my shoulder blade's at, attached to my shoulder. So they're like both different. So it just feels different. So that's why I do these exercises really helps. Because I was warming up and that, so I could be able to sit there and stretch out. Shit started hurting my fucking legs. Ugh. I don't know if I want to do any cardio or not. That does sound like fun. Because cardio is a lot different than walking. Like being on the bike, I got a Bowflex bike, fucking astounding bike actually. It's really good in that. It just feels a lot different. I mean, it hurts my fucking ass though, because the damn thing is like the ass plates are just so fucking small, and like it's the only problem with it is that the ass plate's really small. But they want you to lean on your arms more and be your ass off that plate more. Yeah, it definitely like needs a bigger ass plate. Cause like the other bike I have, the ass plate's like the same size. People got little fucking asses. That's all I have to say. Little fucking asses. Fucking yeah. It's got a lot of fat in my ass. That's the only problem with me. I gotta do some fucking legs and shit. Okay, too much shit to do. Too much shit to do. Did pretty good yesterday. I did about 20 minutes of cardio. Did have pretty decent resistance. It was like 28 pounds of resistance.
Last call for guns and bullets.
It has like a calorie thing on there. It goes by resistance. I finally got the heart monitor, so I have to connect it. But I don't know how it, like, it's such a retarded heart monitor or not. It's like, the strap is not like a Fitbit.
Who needs well-lit combat areas?
This feels really weird. It's like a strap you have to wrap around your arm and that, and you have to, like, Velcro and shit. Oh, they can go through doors if I can. Fuck you guys.
Feeling a little sick.
You twitch, ass face. Just gotta make sure.
Stop me! I double dare you!
That's why I like this shotgun.
Damn it! Yeah!
Yeah, that's why I like the pistol too.
You're not dead enough.
Oh, suck it! Anyone got a mop and bucket?
Yeah, this grenade pistol's amazing. Once you get some good reload speed, it's very powerful. Fuck you, bitch. Because it doesn't hurt you when it blows up. It hits everybody in the region. Whee! Nuclear explosion! Yeah, you have to destroy all. world destroyer or whatever. It's a big group of people that, but it hit people with it, it blows up in a nuke.
Watch out!
But the problem is you only get it for a short time unless you have a commando with you that extends the time of your thing. You probably get another shot off.
I'm not impressed. I'm disgusted.
Oh, they're back. Oh. Oh. And my ass hurts. What the fuck? Huh. Shit. I'm up a books. I'm a fucking superstar. You guys ain't shit. I love it. Sorry, I was talking myself about one of the music videos I was listening to or reaction to. Was the Tom McDonald music video says "Don't look down," and basically what it is, it's kind of like for everybody, I guess. It's like when you do something, you know, you don't look down on yourself. You always want to look up. And your ground is never the ground that you stand on. It's always up above. It's what you're trying to reach for. So if you're living on the ground and you don't want to look up at the stars, that's what they said. Look up at the stars. And people always say, well, stars are too far away. Well, if you're a fucking idiot, then obviously, yeah, you're gonna think that. But the real, like, the real thing is about it that you gotta keep pushing yourself. I say it for myself too. You gotta keep pushing yourself. If you don't push yourself, no one will. Yeah, I just changed my shirt and that got tired of wearing that tank top. Got a little cold. I'm trying to get my a little warming up. Probably end up taking a shower here in a little bit and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my nap. But
don't bleed on the pod. It was hard to steal this man.
That's how it normally is. And I know people want to like think a certain way in that they're like, well, that's not how it is for me. It's like, well, no one cares about how it is for one person. You care what it is about a lot of people.
I gotta hold it a certain way so I don't fucking break these damn things. I don't need to break this. This shit's expensive as fuck. You can hold it however you want to. That's all locked in there. Just don't want to do it too hard. Oh my god, my back. Oh, my back, shoulders, and that. Holy shit. Now I'm trying to hit my back now. Man. That was, that felt pretty fucking good. I mean, obviously I can do it like this too, but it just feels better when I do it like that, because it's kind of like, it's how you tie it up a little bit. Feels better. That way.
They're right behind you. Well,
Hey, Tom McDonald's saying some really good stuff in that, but there's a lot of rappers out there. There's a lot of rappers out there. There's so many of them out there nowadays.
area, if you can.
Can't fucking jump off. Jumping in this game is so stupid.
Got ammo here.
Oh, suck it! Not! Get it! She's a terrible singer! Gotcha! One of those moody flesh powers. I need this on the Snapchats.
Thought there was anything but luck.
Boom! Good!
Rest. Area remains secure.
Just gotta make sure.
That's made it in. Surprising. Want a cookie?
Found
Yeah,
a
there's like a
weapon.
little radiation cloud. It's like 5 or 6. It doesn't explain how. So poison Zeds and exploding rounds will explode at any range. Your explosion dish out a massive radiation damage, but the thing is, you only get like a little bit of time to do it. This one does. You shoot and reload in real time. AoE effects of perks or weapons increased by 25%. Explosion rounds blow up at any range. I like this one better to be able to blow up at any range. You get normal shooting, so you'd be able to dish out more damage. That's what sucks about the other one. You have to have Zed timer up, so you have to have a commando.
Found ammo.
So you have a couple of seconds of it, so you can be able to shoot. I mean, obviously, you're not thinking about it. It gets to be good for like a grenade launcher or something like that. Something you don't have to reload constantly because you have 6. Or like the Tommy
Got
gun
ammo
that
here.
you could be able to keep on shooting as you're in slow motion, so each little bullet will become a gigantic
Shutting
bullet, I
down.
guess.
Any second now.
Yeah, I'll probably get me some more food. Probably
Wave 20.
get off as this. That's good. I've done it for a couple hours now. Can't complain about
What
it.
have you done, you murderers?
See, I'm getting tired now, which is good. That's what I want. I get tired before 12. So I can at least chill out
Anyone
for
need
about an
ammo?
hour or so. Lay down on that, do what I need to do.
Careful, guys.
Take one. how you want to play. Let's see how you like the next wave.
Yeah, I think that's good enough right now. Anyway, I'm gonna get off on that. I'm done exercising right now. I don't need to do more exercises. But yeah, I'm gonna get off on that. I'll see you guys when I get home. Like I said, I'm not getting home at 2 o'clock or like 3 o'clock. I'm getting home at 11. Kind of like it. I didn't like it that my manager was getting upset about it. Because I did like working the extra 4 hours. I get a little bit more money in that. But like, they're trying to get me to where it's like, he wants more hours, but we can only give him a slight bit because we're trying to manage the money. Like, dude, that's why I like working for places like Hooters, for instance. Hooters was even doing it too. Like, they were mandatory us to work us mandatory overtime for when you work nights because, you know, Friday and Saturday you work an extra hour because you close, you know, you close an hour later and that. So we try to get out. You know, we close at 1, normally close at 12, so we close at 1, we try to get out. At like 12:30, we try to get our shit set up in that and get going. So I had to clean the grill and that and scrape everything off and that. I really like the job a lot because it kept me busy. I just fun. I didn't give a shit about the women. People were like, oh, you care about the women that you want. I was like, I didn't give a fuck about the women there. They are very good looking women and that. They're very nice. Some of them have really nice boobs and butt and that. They're very beautiful women. And I call them out on them, like, you're a very attractive looking woman, you look really good in a bikini and all that stuff and that, because what more praise do you want is to have a man praise you for your looks because you work so hard, get in good shape. But one of the girls there was just ridiculous. I talk about it because it's just ridiculous. I like the job. I enjoy the job. I enjoy talking to the women there. But one of the girls evidently got jealous and I was saying all kinds of bullshit and called in on me multiple times. And it was just like cringy, stupid shit. And they're like, you have to watch me saying that. I say, everybody else says the exact same thing I say. And they're not calling on them, so which means this is a hunting. It's a hunting ground. They're hunting me. They're doing it for a specific reason because they don't like that I'm open-minded or whatever that it is. And they're thinking that I'm trying to do this push, trying to get girls. Yeah, that's why I got to know their numbers. Know their numbers. Who? No one. All I want to do is work, go home, chit-chat a little bit. I just like to have fun. I like to be silly and stupid. I enjoy the job. I made decent money. I mean, I was making, you know, almost $600 a week. And it was all the time. I've always had the same hours. They were relying on me to come in. And I always came in fucking early. I always came in 10 or 15 minutes early. And a lot of people come in, they come in on time, or they come in like a minute late or 2 minutes late. Some people come in like an hour late. But it's always a reliable source. And I worked good. I did the job the best of my ability, which was fucking fantastic. I was good on the grill and that. I managed the whole line, the grill line and the other line by myself. Which a lot of them did. But when it got busy in that, to micromanage that was a pain in the ass. It was definitely a nuisance. As soon as you see that order come in, because we got tickets, you call out the ticket, you drop everything for that ticket. And a lot of times that's how it goes down. And then you just shut the food in there, you do what you have to do, and you're done. But I just started working there for like 2 months. Being a cook in that, you have to be most times people would be cooked for 3 or 4 months in that to really get adjusted. They're normally not that good for a little bit in that. The first month I was there, I established my front and I was doing what I needed to do. And one of the guys there, you know, he was a pretty cool guy. He's kind of a dick at the same time. He was saying to me, he's like, why'd you work so slow at first, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere, you're working with all this, you know, you're working with, like you knew what you were doing, but you didn't show it up front. Well, that's kind of the point. If I establish my front too fast, everybody else is going to be sitting there like, you're going to start seeing jealousy, you're going to start seeing people get upset in that. I got speed. Don't get me wrong, my speed's very high.
And that's what the guy said, you know, and like, and he was showing his opinion in that. He was showing what he was thinking about me in that. And I think his name was like JD or something like that. And he said that before he left, like he's up leaving that because he said he doesn't get enough hours. But no, he just came in late all the fucking damn time. That's the reason why. He had his hours, but he came like 2 or 3 hours late and shit, whatever. He may have excuses for it, but it doesn't matter. But what he was saying is, and it was from his heart and that because it was very obvious. He said at first, and I was like, I kind of like you kind of moved a little slow in that. I didn't really understand that. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you start moving really quickly in that. You start to adjust yourself. Like, because if you walk into a place, you don't want to move too fast, too quickly when you walk into a job that you know very little of. Everyone knows how to cook burgers. Everyone knows how to use a fryer and that. You know, work at fast food, and they don't do this. But it's the whole mechanics of the place. You have to move slow. And then once you get the mechanics down, then you can start using your own stuff and that to get it down. And that's the whole point of me. Even at, it's how I've always worked. Even at Denny's now, I'm learning a little bit how the cooking works. I'll slowly learn it, being a dishwasher now. Will I become a cook up there? I could be the best cook up there. Very obvious, I could be better than most of the people that I see. Because I don't go anywhere. I stay put. You know, like one of our cooks, you know, he works another job in that. But he goes out and smokes. And when orders start to come in, sometimes he ain't nowhere to be seen for like 5 or 10 minutes. The order will sit there. I'd be back there, the order would be done, I'd be getting shit done. Because that's what it is, you have to catch up to it. And then it's like, well, now you have to catch up to all these orders now because you're outside smoking. I don't do that. I maybe grab me something to eat or do something like that. But the thing is, with the job I have now, they think my job is not important. I have the most important job in the whole fucking thing. Because I'm the middleman. I'm the support. And I like how people say supports, you can always get a support. You can get a support, but you also get a shitty support. So, like, I'd rather have a high-class healer that can support me with defenses and healing, or have a low-class healer that can't support me at all because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. That's support. You want that. You want to have that support because if you don't have it, you're done. It will not work for you. So that's why I've been seeing with some of these cooks and that. I mean, they're off and on. They're walking around that, and when orders come up and that, they fucking disappear. They're all disappear for 10 minutes and that. And you have to go out there and go get them and that. Same fucking shit. Up at Hooters, same damn shit. People would disappear in that, and like, normally on the weekends and that, we normally like to have at least 4 cooks. Because the weekends are very heavy in that, because normally during the day and that, like Monday through Friday and that, we have a cool dude that's been there for 20-something years now. You know him as fryers. He does a really good job. He maintains it very good. He has the old work ethics. He just keeps it going. You call it out, he enjoys working. But he's working there for 20 fucking years, so you kind of have it down. It's just going to work. It's just like a normal day. You've been seeing these people for 5 or 6 years. You already know when someone else comes in, such as someone like me, you get judged very quickly. And like, these people talk about me and that's like, why do you wear a tank top? What the fuck does it matter if I wear a tank top or not? Why do you walk in with a sleeveless shirt? You got decent big arms and have people complain about it. Because your triceps are bulging out and shit. And people are all like, oh my god. And they have like this weird mentality about this shit. I'm like, people judge you. Hey, you walk in with booty shorts on, bitch. You walk with your big ass titties hanging out. Why the fuck you judging anybody else? Why does it matter? I don't know how women judge men like that. It blows my mind. They start getting this like concepts in their head. Because I work with all women. The guys, I never really seen a lot of guys. On the weekdays, I only work with one person. Yeah, it's until Friday. So I worked, you know, I think I was off Monday and Tuesday. I worked Wednesday and Thursday. And I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I was off, I think I was off Sunday and Monday. So I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, off Sunday and Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I worked with one person. And the dude was cool. He's a fucking hella cool dude in that. I love working with him. And sometimes you have a third person. Because it does get busy, you know. We get busy in that, and sometimes, you know, we're going to need support in that. Because it's a pain in the ass. But it was fun. And I enjoyed it. I started getting used to it. I started getting better at the dropping and that. I started to be more promotive at being quick in that. But some of the people, especially the weekends, that my God, the people are so dumb. Like they leave all the time, and I would call them like, "Do you guys leave so fucking damn much?" And then the groups start to notice. They start to notice that like we'll take turns because there's like 6 people on the weekends on Saturday. Because Saturday's our biggest week. Because normally Saturday everybody's off at work for the most part. So we tend to always have 5 or so people, and we always have a lot more people. And then all of a sudden, you know, like 3 people would leave, and then we do a 3-person system. So 3 people leave, and then they do what the fuck they want to do for whatever, how many minutes they take their break, and they eat and stuff like that, or get high, or whatever the fuck it is. And then 3 people stay on the line to maintain the line. And then we would go off and we would do our things, because there wasn't equal breaks. You didn't say, I'm going to take a 30-minute break, fuck all you guys. No, it was interval breaks. You would eat when you had the time to, because they didn't care how much you eat, because they make so much money in that fucking place. It's ridiculous. They make so much fucking money. They make tens of thousands of dollars a day in that, and they know they do because they make so much money in it. Especially like deliveries. That deliveries were fucking crazy there. It was stupid. Like, we get like 20, 30 deliveries in like an hour's period, and like, it was just ridiculous. It was so much delivery. And like, it just got to the point where it was just like, but I really enjoyed the job. I really liked it. That honestly, if I can get hired back on there, I would. But the biggest thing was that someone was there that did not fucking like me. I want to know 100% who the fuck it was. Because I never got called in so much, the HR, by how I am in that. When everybody else was doing the same. And it just made me, it was like, what the fuck? It was just like, come on, people. Here's how it is. Women have got less confidence to where they complain and call in on everybody. And it's stupid. Like, one of the girls that I was working with, I had a crush on her. She was my kind of girl. She was very beautiful. And her boobs were really nice, and she had a nice butt and all stuff like that. But she was very social in that. We talked a lot. She'd go in the back, we'd talk and chit-chat. And I wanted to get to know her in that, so we talk about her and that, and, I sat down with her one day, and we talked and chit-chat and that. And she talked about her problems, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I kind of said her problems and that. And I was making, like, a statement that, because she used to talk about, that she had, she was always, she always had, like, she was anorexic and that. And I was like, okay, this is like, you're looking really good now. It looks like you gained weight in that, and I was saying, your boobs look bigger in that, your butt looks bigger in that. That's a good sign. Not trying to be a pervert, but instantly they want to think that shit because they're stupid. Like, your boobs are jigging all over the place, bitch. Your boobs are really like go like this. And you don't want guys to comment or say anything like that. But I wasn't commenting on your tits because I want to get my dick hard. I comment on it because when you're anorexic, your boobs get really thin because you have no mass. Your muscle mass goes down, your fat mass goes down, your tits get smaller. But if you're combating that, your boobs will get bigger. You'll get bigger boobs. Your butt gets bigger. Everything gets a little more heftier size to your genetic level. And, like, that's the whole point. And I'm like, I was complimenting her in the best way I compliment someone, that's going through that dramatic thing. And saying, you look good. Your boobs are getting bigger. You look like you're getting your weight back in that. You're becoming more genetic normal for, for a woman in that. And, like, I know she's the one that called it on me. Because the next, 2 days after that happened, I got called in the office and that. And I was just like, I came in and she wouldn't talk to me at all. Nothing, not even a fucking word. And some of the girls were out there were like that. Even if I did talk to them that normally and that, but man, they wouldn't talk to me at all. Like, one of the girls walked by and I say, it's like, you're not going to say hi to me? It's like, you're not going to say nothing to me? And they'll be like, no, I'm too busy. And like, what the fuck? But you walk by me fucking 10 times. You can't say hi to me? I'm like, I didn't do nothing wrong. I talked to everybody there, but but what these guys fucking say when I'm not there. You know, some of the girls ask them questions that's like, why does he talk to all the girls here? He's like, what all the girls like him and that? I'm like, dude, bitch, why do they talk to you? Because one of the girls that I did talk to, I introduced myself and that, I talked to her and that, we got in a little conversation. I want to get to know her and that. And she's a sweetheart, but like, the stupid thing is, like, she stopped talking to me. And I was getting mad, like, what the fuck? You can't say hi to me? For real, I see you all the time. You come up to the thing when I give you food and that. I'll say, hi, how you doing and that, and just silence. And like, is this how you talk to people? You don't want to talk to them at all? You're just like, whatever. It happens to so many girls there. I'm like, okay, let me see this. I cannot be that fucking attractive looking where you literally are getting jealous over all these other fucking bitches here because you're single and you don't want to talk to me. Maybe you need to be having some motherfucking confidence. And maybe you need to confront that man that you like that's sitting back there and be like, oh my God, I don't know what to do with it. Smoking 15 gallons of fucking vape and get stared at by 100 fucking ugly ass dudes that give you money. You don't want to have the fucking confidence to confront the man that you actually are somewhat attracted to, but you want to sit there in the background and smoke with me and text a bunch of fucking dudes online. Because you don't believe that you're attractive looking when you are fucking fantastic looking. Looks don't matter if you don't have the confidence. Looks don't matter if your personality is negative. They don't fucking matter at all. Your looks are dependent on how you are seeing yourself. If you're fat and you say you look good being fat, then you're going to have the confidence to look good being fat. If you think you're not skinny enough, then lose the fucking weight and you'll like yourself more, I guess. Your confidence will go up because you look at yourself. And when you look at yourself, you like yourself, then your confidence goes up. You feel better about yourself. All these girls were hot. They're very sexy, model-looking women. But they didn't have the confidence, so they didn't look hot for themselves. And that's what the ratio that I noticed from that place. The research was phenomenal there. Some of the new girls came in, they were sweethearts. They just came out of high school and that. Sweet, beautiful girls and that, big smiles and that. They talked to me and that. But some of the girls, you could definitely tell. The more drugs that you're on, the less confidence you have. Because you have to smoke that vape to get the confidence up again. Because you're like, oh my God, I'm stressing out, hyperventilating and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Because one of the girls I actually really want to get with, she is pretty cool in that, but like, slowly it started to get really awkward. Because it was the same thing after I talked to her, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she would explode with conversation. Like, she was scared to talk to me, even though I talked to her. I'm like, I'm just talking to you. I'll say hi to her and that. And she'll, like, utterly fucking ignore me. Like she's thinking that she ain't good enough for me or something like that. I've seen that happen so many times now. You're fantastic looking. You got really nice round boobs and you look really good in that, but you're sitting there like every once in a while. It's like she wants to be alone with me to be able to talk to me. It just blew my mind. Like, just talk to me. But when I put her out on the point in that, to see what would happen, one of the guys there, he's a cool ass dude. Reminds me of me, actually. Me and him are quite close with the whole, like, disability thing. We both have the same disability and have shyness and stuff like that. But I'm overcame that shit. I'm more bold. Oh, I got a likey. Yay. Thank you. Yeah, anyone that comes on that's my subber, that subs me, please give me a like. And then when I'm doing these long streams and that, if you can be able to come on for a brief moment, because the likes help out a lot. But, so we can offer a little bit, go take a little nap. But, yeah. So one of the scenarios that happened is, she came up to the thing and that, and she asked the person that was literally like, here's the counter. I was sitting next to the counter. We had a table right there so we could put stuff on that and then dish it out. So the counter like right here. I was sitting literally like arms width away from the tip of the counter. He was like all the way, like, I would say he's about 20 feet away from me, give or take.
Instead of asking me to make her food, she asks the person 20 feet away from me. And I caught her like, I'm like, excuse me, I'm standing right here. You could ask me to make your food for you. And she kind of like looks at me like, I have no idea why you don't talk to me. I'm like, it's getting kind of awkward. I'm literally right here. You will not even say anything to me. I've been working here for the last couple months. I've been working with you for the last month or whatever. And I'm like, why don't you just say anything towards me? And I brought the other guy in on it. And I'm like, have you noticed that? And I was talking to him. I'm like, have you noticed that she hasn't said anything to me? And he's like, yeah. He's like agreeing with me, but in a very trying to not be negative about it and that towards her. That's so weird. I don't know why you don't talk to me at all. What, I do something to you? I haven't done nothing to you. I try to tell you who I am and then just trying to be myself, and then you literally it blows my mind. And it starts with the conversation of this. I don't know what the fuck is so stupid. It's so dumb. The dumbest thing I've ever heard from someone saying that, it was a silly dumb. Really? So it wasn't like she's dumb. This is more or less like a silly dumb. And she was like, I don't talk to you. I don't talk to you because you have the same name as my ex-boyfriend. I'm like, what the fuck's that to do with your ex-boyfriend?
Mail sign.
So if someone else had the same name as you and you're a different person, I wouldn't talk to you? What? I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm like, I'm a completely different person. And I said, you put me and him together, I'm obviously different than that dude. And I kept talking about, you can't be doing that. That's, utterly ridiculously rude to say the same name person, it's the same person. Oh, what the fuck? You're fucking crazy. I know a lot of Laurens, and a lot of Laurens, they're all different Laurens. I know one Lauren had probably the best tits I've seen, period, in real life, in real person. I went to work at Sam's, and I'll tell you what, that chick had the fattest, fucking thickest tits I've ever seen. And honestly, it was so difficult to not look at her cleavage, because her titties were so fucking thick. And it was ridiculous genetics with her boobs. I was just blown away. She came in with a fucking black beater on. A thick black beater. It wasn't thin like most guys wear. It was thick. She wasn't even wearing a bra, and their boobs were really hanging on the beater. Dude, her tits were so thick. It blew my mind. I was like, oh my god. I had a great day that day. I still remember it because that's how nice they were. It was phenomenal. It was ridiculous. So is that Lauren compared to this Lauren the same? No, the Lauren I'm talking about, HootersNet, from compared to Sam's, the Sam's girl had fucking triple the tits. Her tits were literally triple the size. They're like fucking watermelon titties. They were so fucking fat and thick. Whoo, man. She could easily do a porn star. She could easily do porn videos and make hella money off those tits. They're so fantastic. She could easily become an e-girl, just the size and thickness of her titties. They're so fucking nice. Oh, man, I love to plow that for real. I know I don't say that a lot, but it wasn't because of how she looked at it. It was because of the way she was. She had confidence. She was very cool. She was easy to talk to in that. But, man, those titties had a huge plus. If she was a 10 in personality, really cool, those tits were like a 15. Fantastic. But, yeah. I kind of talked about that a lot, huh? Because they were amazing. But but I can't compare two of the same name people because they're different people. And that's kind of the whole point of what I was talking about towards tonight. And then she eventually started talking to me a little bit more, because I put her on the spot. I put her my personality was throwing out at her, not. And then she started appreciate me more. And I guess when I got fired and that, I'm sure that it just felt really awkward and that because she was probably starting to like me, but I'm just a very bold personality that you can't figure me out because I'm so open. Because I'm not the standard type of guy that sits there like, hey, baby, like those stupid fucking weirdos that do it on yoga fucking stuff. And they're like, oh, God, you're so beautiful. And every time you bend over, look at the TV or your camera or whatever the fuck it is, they're busting nuts. I don't do that. I push away from that. I push away from girls. Because I want them to get the idea that I'm not the same guy as every other motherfucker around here. But I'm the one that got fired. I'm the one that got called in on multiple times, even though I hear a lot of these dudes talking about sticking their dicks in their asses and that, and like nothing happens. They ignore it. But when I don't say nothing like that at all, when I talk about like, oh, your boobs look, you got really nice boobs, or in a very calm, non-perverted voice, like you look really good, your boobs are really nice, and you got a really nice butt in that. Because I'm bisexual, of course I want to think like that. I'm not thinking of it like I'd be like, oh my God, look at your boobs, that's so fat. You know, something like that. I'd be like, perverted. Like, one of the motherfuckers there is a complete honest pervert in that. Drooling. Every time I look at these girls in that, he would go on their Instagrams. I caught him with it, and I'm like, you have her Instagram? Like, oh, yeah, look at her pictures. She looks really good in that. I'm like, I have none of their Instagrams, I have none of their Facebooks. I don't give a fuck about what they do in their life and that. I like to see them for who they are. But they're probably thinking, oh, you probably you're right, jacking off to me and that. I don't need to look at you. My mind's very good. I can memorize the way your boobs jiggle, and I'll be happy with that. But I don't want to. I talk about it in a nice way. I'm like, oh, she looks really good. And it's like, what the fuck is going on with women? Like, I'm not understanding this at all. Like, if you call a woman, say you have a nice butt or you're very attractive looking, don't you want to be called that? I like it when a girl calls me and says, you have nice arms and that, you look strong. Just like Tom McDonald said in one of his raps, people are just negative, and negative is the new norm. So someone positive like me goes out into this like kind of negative world. It's not always negative. People put me down. So why are you so positive? Why the fuck? Now I'm just going to be really ignorant about that. So you wonder why I'm so positive? Because I'm not on a bunch of drugs. And I fucking love myself. Until you start to love yourself, you know, however ignorant it might be, it probably just call him a fucking bitch, or dickhead or whatever. Until you start to love yourself, bitch, or dickhead or whatever fucking is, asshole, that's why you're negative. There's nothing to look forward in life. You live in the best country in the fucking world. You're the reason why you're deciding to be negative and fucking hate things. No one else fucking does it but you. And they bitch and moan and scream and victimize and shout, like, oh my God, life's so hard. I gotta go to work. And literally, I'm like, what the fuck? Go to work, make your money, go home. If you're not willing to satisfy yourself in a healthy way, and you're saying, if I drink a gallon of sugar a day and I get diabetes, it's someone else's fault. Because I drink all that stuff because I'm depressed. You're depressed because you're overweight. And you drink all that sugar because it's a feeling thing. It's an emotional outlet why you do that. Alternative. Do something that's not actual calories. Do artificial sugars. And people say, it's so bad for you. You get cancer. You get diabetes and cancer for normal sugar, you dumbass. Or drink more flavorful things like protein shakes. Protein shakes taste fucking pretty damn good. It tastes like sugar. But they don't have sugar in there. There's people been drinking protein shakes for the last decade and that. They don't have cancer in that. They're not dead. Most likely you're going to get your legs chopped off because of diabetes, not because you drink too much sugar. Your insulin's are through the roof, and then your body starts producing it. Back then, people didn't eat a lot of sugar. Sugar was a delicacy. Still is now. I drink purified water. I drink filtered water. It tastes fantastic. I love it. I love the way it tastes. It tastes great. You know, a pure factor to it. I drink Dream Fuel and it tastes great. I have my pre-workout. It tastes great. But it has no sugar in it. Oh, that's bad for you. Evidently not, because I lost 25 fucking pounds. I'm keeping it off. And now I'm going on my other transition of, you know, do a little bit more of the weight cut and that, because I cut out a lot of sugar. The only time I ever eat any sugar in that is normally because I'm not eating enough food altogether, but now I try to eat more food. It blows my mind. Well, it's 11:20. I'm gonna get the fuck off. I'm like talking for like ever. Okay, well, it's been a good day in that. Got about 3 hours in. Perfect. Actually, to tell you the truth, now I'm thinking about. Oops. I think I might have want to download Warframe. If I have enough space to download it, the game is so fucking huge. It's 52 megs. Or 52 gigs. Yeah, Killing Floor 2 is kind of like Warframe now. They just keep adding more and more stuff to it. That's kind of funny, is that these off-brand people make better fucking games than these people that are just... That's the thing is, I wish there was more customization things. Like, there's more levels than that and more guns than that, but I wish they put more things into doing that. Oh, exit out. Check my inventory in that. Okay, let's go check my vault. Confirm. It does take a while to get up in that, so I got a lot of these are really close. There's some people that have like billions of dollars in the game. Might need to get a little bit thicker. Okay. Can you do the fucking daily? The weekly? That's what I actually have to do. What is the weekly though? Cranium cracker. However, says have mutated such that they can only be put down for good. Dead to the head. And you get a headshot weekly mint. I don't know, that thing's not really that good though. Okay, well, I'm gonna get off of that. I'll see you guys when I see you. You guys have a good one, and thanks for the likes and that, and whoever subscribed, if you guys did subscribe. Thank you. Let's get this shit rolling. Let's get life going. Hopefully I make a couple of dollars off of YouTube one day. I'll see you guys later.